Welcome into this very special web edition of Cuse Countdown, previewing the Final Four. That's right, Syracuse basketball in the Final Four, alongside Robert Bacaj and Jay Elter. I'm Ben Fontana. Guys, 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have believed you if you said SU's in the Final Four.
No, obviously, they've just turned around defense, and offensively, they finally got on a roll and started hitting some shots.
And they're not only winning, they are crushing opponents. Very comfortable leads at the end of the game. They are looking the best they've played all season long.
Now, if we break down this matchup with Michigan, it's a tough one. These are 2 4 seeds, winner facing Louisville or Wichita State. Now, Trey Burke is the AP National Player of the Year, and he's going up against a very tough point guard, Michael Carter-Williams for Syracuse. This is a great matchup to watch out for. Who's got the edge?
I think Michael Carter-Williams, and I know that someone like Jay here is probably going to disagree with me, but Carter-Williams is a 6'6" point guard. You look at that, he's got the length, he's playing in that system which favors someone as big as he is. He's the right guy in the right system, and you know what? Since he struggled with those turnovers early on, he's really turned around his game. He's become a lot better dribbler, and he's scoring points now in the tournament. He's doing it all.
Yes, he has picked up the offensive production in the tournament, but Trey Burke is so much of a better scorer. Did you see what he did in that Kansas game? Just took over the game late in the game when they needed it. He can step up more than MCW can late in games. It's just the clutch factor, Robert. And by the way, Ben, both these guys are sophomores.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about, but Carter-Williams is a lot taller. He's 6'6". Burke, not so much. And Robert, you mentioned how MCW kind of fits that zone perfectly. Jay, is the Michigan three-point shooting going to trump that SU 2-3 zone that's been dominating this tournament?
See, I don't think so, Ben. The SU 2-3 zone definitely has the edge in this because the Big Ten, they did it against Indiana. It's just something that they haven't seen before. So I think it's going to catch them off guard. Definitely going to struggle with it. What they can do is they can beat SU in transition. So if the SU 2-3 zone has been how it's been so far in the tournament, then I say that they have to switch to transition because the 2-3 zone is just too good.
Purely looking at the zone aspect, I've got to agree with you there. I think Syracuse's zone has just been suffocating. It's been so good. You look at a team like Indiana, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country, and SU just shuts them down. They're missing shots left and right, and with streaky shooters like the ones Michigan has, I really expect basically the same sort of thing to happen against Michigan this weekend.
Absolutely.
I would consider Nick Stauskas' 6-for-6 performance against Florida streaky. That's pretty good for me. So we talked about the zone. We talked about some of the guards. Is there a certain X factor you guys are looking out for in this game?
Well, yeah, I'm actually going interior on this one. I'm saying Bai Musakeda. You know what? He stepped up early on in this tournament. He's played great defensively. He's got 7 blocks thus far in the tournament. He's scoring some points down low. He didn't have the best offensive game last time, but you really see him down low with the defense, and that's why Jim Boeheim's given him so many minutes. If he can play well down low and force Michigan to only shoot from the outside, Syracuse is going to have a huge advantage.
Yeah, Robert, you're not going to get offense from Bai Musakeda, but who you are going to get it from is James Sutherland, and that's my X factor. Jim Boeheim, he's emphasized how great the defense has been, but the offense is going to win them this game, and honestly, James Sutherland's the best offensive player SU has.
Jay, you just said that Syracuse is going to win this game. You're jumping the gun here. I was going to go to Robert first. Who's going to win this game? It's a chance for a national title.
I'm going with Syracuse in a tight game. I think it's going to be a real close one. I think it's going to be because, quite frankly, Michigan is the best team Syracuse has faced thus far. But when you look at the zone, and I think Michigan's shooters are a little streakier than maybe you say, Ben.
Who knows?
I think that they're going to cool off a little bit. Syracuse gets the win.
Yeah, I'm going SU. 68-60. I don't even think this game's comfortable in the second half. SU's 2-3 zone is just that dominant, and I really think James Sutherland and Brandon Trish are going to be on their game. Seniors, big game. They're going to the finals.
Well, we'll see what happens there, Louisville or Wichita State. 4th Final Four for Jim Boeheim. Saturday night, 8:49 p.m. tip. Check your local listings and just follow Citrus TV Sports for all your coverage at Citrus TV Sports on Twitter or Citrus TV's sports blog at citrustv.net. For Jay Elter and Ben Fontana, and Robert Bacaj, I'm Ben Fontana. Enjoy the game. It should be a good one. SU in Atlanta.